Come on. You know who it is and you know what it is. It's the dynamic duo that you know, love, and appreciate. It's your boy T.
It's your boy Fanuel.
Another week, another episode. Agenda Over Facts, Season 2, Episode 4. Love to the man them that have tuned in. Love to the man that have been waiting on us to start recording again. Love to the people that aren't even watching because you're going to start watching soon. But yeah, it's the dynamic duo that you know, love, and appreciate. While you're here, subscribe to our YouTube, Agenda Over Facts podcast. Follow us on Instagram, Agenda Over Facts pod. Tell a friend, and tell another friend. You know how the vibes are. But yeah, man, we back.
We're back, man. We're back. Good to be back.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it good to be back?
Thankful, man. Thankful to God that I survived Storm Unison. Because I know not everyone, was as lucky in it. Like he informed me just now that
that people died.
Yeah, 4 people died.
Yeah, 4 people
How
died.
unlucky do you have to be? But yeah, 4 people died.
Nah, it's mad deep.
And as an idiot, I thought, because I hadn't heard the story, I thought they got blown away or something in there. But he informed me that it was like trees falling down on cars and that. And bro, even on the way here in the Uber, I was seeing a head of trees that had just been
capitulated.
And they were thick rooted trees in it.
Bro, some trees, bro. I even remember because obviously it's Sunday today and we were supposed to record on was it Friday? We were supposed to record.
Yeah, and that's when the storm was.
Yeah, but that was when Eunice was cooking.
You know, so mad. I wanted to go cycling that day and I nearly did.
Yes, that's why I wanted to call you idiot. And then he wanted to cycle to the studio.
Bro would have died. And
he's going across London.
Yeah, it's like a 50-60 minute. But to be honest, all it takes is 1 minute of wind. You're gone, bro.
What? Not even 1 minute. One nanosecond.
One gust.
Because you know what's there. When you're a cyclist, you know how cyclists always cut through the wind.
Yeah,
and it's because you're not in the frame of a car. So one little shoot, that's swaying you, fam.
Bro, I even went cycling on Saturday, and even then was a bit like, obviously wasn't as bad, but there were little gusts of wind, and I was like, I remember, what I ride, it's not, so, like, most people wouldn't know this, but there's like road bikes, and then there's like mountain bikes.
Yeah.
So road bikes are the skinny wheels, and like the lightweight thin ones.
The ones that the pussy was driving with it, and they're like this.
Yeah, so
on the con lanes.
Yeah, so I've got that in it. So then, like, bro, and obviously, like, it's because it's less heavier, it can be. Like,
yeah, that's the whole point of it, to be like lightweight. Yeah.
So on Saturday when I was riding and like a certain gust was sent, I was like, bro, I 100% would have been slapped into a car if I went on Friday. But yeah, no, I'm just thankful that we're still here. The wind was mad loud. Like, outside my window was mad.
Yeah.
Loud. Other than that, it's been a fairly uneventful, probably 2-3 weeks. Was the last time we dropped?
Who hasn't recorded, released an episode?
Yeah.
I want to say 3 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. But to be fair, we were supposed to bring out an episode last week,
and then we had a.
But then we had a fucking malfunction.
And what's mad is that we actually got yacked on that. Maybe I might.
We were burst.
You know what I'll do? I think at this point I'll put in like a little few seconds of that episode where we're burst and you can see it baiting and go back.
Come on.
No, I'm actually shook. I don't do this often. All right. But how do you do this?
You gotta unwind it a bit before you actually
unwind
pop.
it. Wait, okay, unwind it and give it to me when it's ready to pop. Alright, but wait, aim it.
Just don't mind, man. Just
wait, turn that way when you do. Alright. Bro.
It's ready. It's ready. No, take it. It's ready. It's ready. Go.
Hey.
I got some tissue.
It's ready. Hey, you. Hey, but you know the way the intensity you said it's ready. I said I don't want it.
Bro, it felt like my nigga was ready to explode, fam. You know, nigga was edging. Nigga was edging. He was ready to explode. I could feel it. Pause. Pull me out, man.
So the aim is here. Let's see how much.
Gee, bro, do you know how to pour a drink?
Well, I don't drink.
You've never worked at a bar in your life.
I haven't.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at where you're pouring this drink. Look at where you're pouring this drink.
That'll be $4.50, mate. Wait, but like,
you know, even when I woke up, I was hungover.
You know what's so mad?
I was actually hyped.
I was alright, but I think it's because I bought. You were there when I bought that massive iced tea.
Oh, it was like a
and I
liter
chugged it down.
Yeah.
I woke up, I felt great. Because and then I even cycled the next day.
Yeah.
So then like what's it? Yeah, so obviously it was a lot of the stuff that happened in that episode we'll probably bring up here. So the reason why we were drinking, obviously, it was like a celebration thing, innit? And so obviously I've got a new job in it, and that's why. That's why.
You know, it's so anticlimactic now because last week we had a bottle, we popped it.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking like, you know, we were talking like them niggas, yeah, that have accomplished life and now they bring out a podcast.
Real shit, no,
giving
real
out their
shit.
10 to.
You know what I do?
We were like, more success.
I'll do the same thing. I'll put in the champagne pop now. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
yeah.
But it was an embarrassing champagne pop, to be fair. Like, it took me ages to do it, and then I gave it to Toye, and then Toye was like, "Take it," and I was like, "I don't want it anymore." He popped it.
That's how you know when the nigga ain't rich, man.
When
they got bomber champagne bottle, fam.
Word. But yeah, no, we're celebrating that. Basically, I won't say too much in it because it's not until it's like my feet have touched their floor in it. But
and you're dead.
Yeah. So like, I'd say. Even though I'm speaking like quite monotone on that, yeah, it's probably the most ideal move that could have happened to me. So it was like very sort of like lucky as well. Like, a big part of like what involved was luck, and like it was a thing where at my current place, yeah, I don't think they watched this in it, so but I haven't got anything negative to say about them or anything. But it wasn't the work that I wanted to be doing, innit?
Yeah.
And like my whole plan was, my like 2-year plan was, or whatever, was like, okay, move into a job that allows me to learn more skills in the thing I wanted to, and then try and move to this type of job. So the fact that I got this type of job now, it's like, oh,
You fast tracks that 2-year interim.
and what's mad is that, so obviously, had we released the one from last week, it was all vibes and giggles and whatever. But now it's been an extra maybe a week and a bit, and like it's been weird, innit? Because I think I've had a bit of trouble knowing what to do.
What do you mean?
So like, because I got what I didn't expect to get for like a year or two, for the first time in ages, I've gone, well, you know what? Chill out for a bit. Do whatever you want. And that hasn't been too good.
Because you've kind of got like the goal that you set yourself. So it's like, now let me recharge and reward myself.
Bro, I've just been, yeah, man. Yeah, like it's just been like,
brother looked at me like, yeah, bro, if only you knew. If only you knew.
Like, let's just say I've been enjoying myself, innit? And like, I don't know, just like part of me was like, okay, well, a weird feeling I felt was kind of empty, innit? Like, where I think I said this to T before we started. It was like, so this job technically, yeah, I'm not gonna say I have a dream job because I don't have a dream job, but like an ideal job, yeah, this is maybe about 40% of that job, in it. And if at this point I felt kind of empty, that means this is how I feel when I get that one. Yeah, I feel a bit more gas when I get it, and maybe more money, whatever. But then it'll wear off within a week or two. It'll wear off.
But then I feel you feel like this year because remember how like because you remember when we released the last episode when you were talking about how you're in that job search and how like you're grinding and you stop doing everything rat-tat-tat.
Yeah.
So I think you're good.
Yeah, go on.
So I think because you kind of put your life on pause, yeah, and then you were like, oh yeah, I need to like focus on this sole mission of me getting like this job, yeah, whatever. Now you've got it. So like now everything that you were focusing on has now left your life because you've now got what you were looking for. So now it's like you're like, I'm not trying to say you're depressed or that, but your life is basically empty.
It's like a minuscule loss of purpose.
Yeah,
no, definitely. Like, I think, like, now slowly I'll start because deep it for them 6 weeks, yeah, I stopped exercising, I stopped meditating, I stopped doing bare stuff that
just hustle.
Yeah,
hustle.
Bro, it
charge it to the game. Yeah. Real nigga shit.
It was pretty ugly, innit? So then now, yeah, it's just like
where winners are made.
You're neat, bro. I think I did that. Did you do that last week or not? Or the last time we recorded? Can I remember in my head I was like, I think maybe I thought about it and I was like, now I've got to try I brought the meat home. Like, provider. But like, yeah, so then like I don't know, I think like there are certain things that I've never done before in it. So then like T heard some of it, and I was like, this is my first job that I'm leaving like properly.
As in like
Actual,
proper 9 to 5 job. That,
Because before this, it's just been like Sainsbury's, Mappins, that kind of
It's
stuff.
like, man, nigga, you can just leave. Like, you don't give a shit how you leave. You're not gonna ask them for a reference again. You get what I mean? Yeah.
So then, like, I don't know, it felt a bit weird, didn't it? And then, bro. So it's T, obviously knows there's 2 in it. So the way, so what was meant to happen was, he knows what I'm gonna say. So what was meant to happen is, I find out I've got the job. I then message my manager and be like, give him my notice, whatever. What actually happened? So it was a Wednesday, yeah, and I was waiting for them to get back to me. And my mum told me, if you get the offer, like when they offer you, call me, innit? She's obviously very invested.
Yeah, of course, because she's seen you on that, journey.
So then, like, obviously, I found out the good news, and I'm calling, but I think she's busy and it's just at work. So then I've maybe called her maybe 10 times, innit? So now I'm in, some time passes, and I'm now in a team's team meeting, innit?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's in this meeting. Like, usually our meetings maybe about 8 or 9 people. This one had everyone in it. So maybe it was like 15, 20 people in it. So we're in there now. My camera's on, my mic's on, whatever. Then my mum calls me, yeah? And I'm take off my camera, and I thought I muted my mic. And then I then go to her. So she goes, "Oh, is everything okay?" Because she thought, because I'd called so many times, maybe something happened to me or something.
Yeah.
So obviously, me being like, I'm an idiot, so I was like, "Oh, mum, I had a fall." I was just trying to shit in it. She's like, and then people can hear me in it, but I don't know that they can hear me. Then I said something else, and then I got the job, and then someone went, "Fanuel, your mic's not on mute." Bro, the way I clicked the mute, yeah, and I just went,
you fucked up.
Because everyone heard it.
Yeah.
Innit? So then, at first I thought maybe, because I said it bare quick, no one heard me, innit? And then obviously the meeting finishes, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what the thing is? You probably, you know when you have that feeling in your stomach, yeah, I mean, you just feel bare uncomfortable.
I've never felt that way, innit? So then like, I think maybe they didn't hear or whatever, because people were talking at the same time. Because they were discussing, so I was like, maybe they didn't hear it. Then my manager goes, "Are you free for a minute?" And I was like, "Yeah, he knows." And then we obviously
you're fucked. You're fucked.
And then we had that call, and then he's asking like, "Oh, what happened?" And then he's like, "What are they offering?" Blah blah blah. And then I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm gonna be taking it." But yeah, so I've never had to do that. And now obviously I'm just waiting out my my notice period.
Yeah.
But it's just weird, innit? It's just like a weird time. Like,
do you feel as if
I'm sensing differences, but I don't know if I'm bugging.
I think maybe you're bugging.
But
Because deep it, people leave their job all the time, bro. It's not like you're the only person that's ever done it in their world before, so it's like they're used to it. Do you get what I mean? I think maybe you're just overthinking it.
But maybe it's the nature. And bro, if I sounded happy when I said I got the job, I sounded happy, bro.
That's it. Yeah, no one's done it like you done it. No one's done it like you done it. Bro. And you know what it is? Some people might actually be thinking this nigga did it on purpose. Some people actually might be thinking this nigga did it on purpose. And I don't blame them, I can't lie. Because what idiot doesn't forget to mute their camera? Because see me, yeah, whenever I have a team meeting, I don't know about you, man, but I like quadruple check that like my video, my background's calm, and like my audio's on mute before I join the call.
You know what's so funny?
And I have trust issues even whilst I'm in the call if it's not on mute.
You know
and
what's
like,
so
do you get what I
funny?
mean?
Before I did it, I had a thought. I was like, oh, imagine if everyone heard me say it and then it happened.
This nigga planned it.
And I was like, whoa. Like, so then obviously now it's just like, it's a bit weird, innit? So then I still haven't told him, innit? Like, I told my manager and that. And then,
have you handed in your notice?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And then my manager was like, oh, were you thinking of telling them? I was like, yeah, no, I'll tell them like tomorrow or something. This is like a week after I'd like said the meeting, yeah. So then, it was on Friday actually. And then he was, so the meeting starts here and I wait till the end and then he goes, anything else? And I was just about to be like, I was about to address it, innit?
Yeah.
And maybe he forgot and he's like, well, if there's nothing else, then we'll just see you guys on Monday. I was like, oh, see you then. So I'll tell them this Monday and I'll break the news.
Yeah, the sooner you do it, the better.
But I think, bro, they definitely heard because then I was in like, you have one-on-one meetings, innit, with people that you're working on stuff with.
Yeah.
And then like people are sending stuff in and I was like, it's a nice place to work here, isn't it? Yeah. I was like, it is, but yeah.
But anyways, let me not even get you in trouble.
Yeah, well, relax,
Bro, I just see something. Hey, see your friend on the left on the podcast.
You know, to be real, yeah, I think even like now I'm being a bit like I'm being quite reserved because one, either lie, but two, like because I still don't believe that it's happened. I don't fully believe it's happened. Do you get what I'm saying?
Until you have your first day.
Yeah, I'm waiting a bit.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Other than that was basically like the main like big news, isn't it? But yeah, that's mainly been it in terms of job.
So that's basically been your catch up.
I'm missing. I think that was mainly it. Like, what I know is in that final week, I had like 3 final interviews. So I was getting a job somehow. It was gonna be one of them 3. And luckily, it was the one I wanted, didn't it? But yeah, now it's just onto a next chapter and onto a next thing, innit?
Chasing the bag, man. Chasing the bag.
It felt a bit like, I think I said this to you before, and I was like, I felt kind of empty after like a week and a half. Like I was like, guessed that I got it, but then I was like, well, now what? And I fear that that's how I'm going to feel when I hit the big milestone that I think is going to be sick. So,
as in, like, what's next?
So maybe I have to realign the type of milestones that I'm making.
But then you just think that's part of life. It's always like, obviously you shouldn't have the mindset of like, what's next? But like, that's just life, innit? Once you do something, it's always like, yeah, I've done this, but like,
no, I hear that,
next?
But then
You've
I feel like
way to feel.
I feel like there's a distribution of how good people feel when they get to a certain milestone, and the better you are at managing your life and what you want, the better you'll feel when you get that thing. It's like if someone grinds for ages, gets something, and they feel empty, maybe that wasn't actually what they needed to have. If you get what I'm saying. Whereas there are some people who they know themselves well, whatever, and they can set a milestone, get it, and they go like it had me thinking. I was like, when I deeped what my job will be and like what I actually want to do in the future, what I'm just it's just the purpose of making more money. And by the way, I don't mean salary. I mean as in the type of job I'll be doing. It's like related to like stocks and whatever and that kind of stuff. So it's like you're not actually helping anyone. You're just helping niggas make more money who already have their money.
So what you're trying to tell me is
it's not fulfilling.
You're asked like your perspective on what is fulfilling is changing.
I think so, because I was deep in it, like, bro. Now I'm starting to like, I'm seeing some people doing things where they go to like fucking a place in. No, I'm not being deep, but this is a lot of times this is where it is, isn't it? But like they go to different places in Africa and
it's true,
bro. That's where they're going.
Oh, man said that Christian Aid malarkey.
Them things there, like
you know, I used to hate them adverts when I was younger.
To be fair, the one I saw, I think she was Muslim, innit? But like it's the same type of thing that you go there and help. And I think I need to start doing more stuff. Not like that, but like, but even like a profession thing. Like imagine how good a doctor feels. I guarantee you, like, with a doctor,
you're literally saving lives.
It's mad to feel. Whereas now I'm just like, I'm making niggas more money. Like, I don't know. And I can't see myself ever in the future feeling mad to feel that yes, I made these niggas more money. Whereas I'm like, I saved a baby that was meant to die. I feel pretty good when I go home, man.
Yeah, I can't like that must be hard.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's got me thinking. I was like, that's what I said to you about the milestones and that. Like, do you have a milestone in mind, like a next one? You probably do, and it's up to you if you want to say it or not.
I've got a few, but
is there any that you can say that isn't like?
Nah, man's not sharing that.
Okay, wait. Let me.
Man thought maybe I can get one out of him now, bro. I'm not on YouTube.
Wait. Let me ask it in a way that would you say? Okay, calm. Your next big milestone, or the one that you're focusing on, does it involve people? Does it involve money? Does it involve property?
Nah, it's just my job.
So then it's money.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the one after that, people, money, property.
It's not people, no.
And then the one after that, I'm guessing it's not people again.
Materialistic goods.
And bro, this is what I'm thinking. Like, I'm thinking with me. I'm like, bro, I'm starting to think here. Like, maybe we need to start having milestones that are people related.
But then I think it's one of the ones where that don't force it if that's just not in your head, yeah. If that's just not in your head, yeah, then don't force it. Don't get me wrong. There should be that we should have goals yet that want to help other people and have it like a big have another like
like a teacher. that type of thing. I would be. I can't lie, I think I'd love being a teacher.
Yeah, that'd be. So why aren't you doing it?
But there's no bread in it right now.
Exactly.
But I know. But I think eventually I'll be a teacher.
I'm not even being a dickhead about it. I'm not.
No,
being a dickhead about that.
I think if you
Or bread, not enough bread enough for you that you want to have.
no, I think
Because it's all subjective.
what you do, yeah, you go into whatever you want to go into first, become sick at it, then go become a teacher in that, and then you'll make bread from that. I lie.
Because you already have the money from your first job.
And plus, you can like maybe like you can teach in uni or something where it's more lucrative. Do you know what I'm saying? But I watched this film called Freedom Writers. I don't know if you've seen that.
No, I haven't.
It's based on a hard film. It's based on a true story. Yeah.
Was it on Netflix?
Yeah. I watched it with my mum in it, and it's got Hilary Swank in it. Yeah. You probably recognize her face. So it's just, and it's based on a true story. So it's like this woman, she goes into like the projects. She goes into like a dead school, like bare people are dying.
Like a low socio-economic area.
Yeah, like teenage pregnancy, like niggas dying from gang violence, all of that. And she's one like peppy white girl, like white women, like
oh, it's the white savior.
But I can't lie, she saved them. Bro.
Okay,
Hard,
can I ask you a question?
It was hard.
In the area where there's just bare ethnic minorities.
Bro.
Oh, fuck that. You know, sometimes I hate them stories though.
In a class, there was one white person,
Sometimes I hate them stories.
and he was there because he was dumb.
Sometimes I hate them stories though.
It's the truth.
You know
man.
when they bring like a white savior into like
No,
a predominantly ethnic area.
it's
It's
jarring.
like, bro, it's like stop trying to paint that picture because that don't happen in real life, bro.
But this is a true story.
Like in real life, we gotta look after ourselves.
No, but this was a true story though.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
No,
But-
I get
no,
you.
no,
It's
but
true.
I get
you. It's true, but like,
when it's fabricated.
how
yeah.
frequent is that happening in real life compared to just you looking after yourself?
It's
Do you
like-
get what I'm trying to say?
You know, I get what you're trying to say, but like, but this is a true story, so you can't really be annoyed at it.
Okay, yeah, I hear you, but
And I can't. That was hard.
I hear you, but I don't like the way they'll use that one true story as if that true story happens a lot of the time.
Okay, cool.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Ask me this, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say you have that environment, yeah, calm. It's an area, an environment rampant with drugs, violence, pregnancy, fucking all that stuff, yeah. Stuff that creates a bad environment, yeah.
Yeah.
Who out of them is going to become a teacher?
Someone that made it out. There's always one or two that make it out, man.
And why would that person become a teacher now?
Because they want to give back to the community that they made it out of.
Now, tell me if that's not more unrealistic.
I think that's more realistic.
So
I think that's more realistic.
calm.
I think that's more realistic because that person has lived in that area where it's torn socio-economically, so she or he knows the realization of what it takes to get out of there compared to someone that's external, has had a life where they haven't had to face that like atrocity or whatever, so they can't really relate on that level of I've lived this as well, so I know how hard it is to get out of it, so I would have helped someone. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
No, I get you, but then so in that case, how come, you know how I said before, like people going back to the motherland and like who aren't from there, and, like,
or not even going back to the motherland, just like alright, cool, just going back to like where you came from in London, for example.
I said that like
and
a
you
racist,
make it.
innit? The motherland.
No, you didn't. But
I felt racist.
But I just feel as if you use the example of like, because obviously we're diaspora or whatever in it, so that if you use the example of like an area that's low socio-economically in the UK, it's more relatable to people that are probably watching.
Yeah, but you can't really. But like the way that the film was set out, bro.
It was, anyways,
it was the equivalent of like Brixton back in the day when it was like really bad. I mean, like 20, 30 years ago, whatever.
Was that where it was set?
No, it was set in America.
Oh,
it was set in like bad places.
Yeah.
And like she just came in, and she was bare hopeful, and like all the other teachers had given up on them and stuff.
Ooh, whoa, yowza!
What was that? Anyway, like,
yay!
I think it's this. Let me take this off. What's that? Yeah, I think what's it? Like, bare of the teachers there were like, "Why are you even trying? Like, just get them." And like, bro, one teacher was even like, most of them stopped coming by the middle of the year, so you don't even have to try that hard. And she was like, I can't believe this. No, like they deserve a chance, and she did her thing, bro. Like she actually did that. Can't lie, watch it. I don't want to spoil it in it, but she did her thing to the point where the way I found out about the film was I saw a real girl from it. One of the real kids speaking about how the woman changed her life.
They swear.
It's a true story. Like, it was a true story.
That's it.
Like, and then like she got them to read Anne Frank in it. That's like one of the things. And then some other mad stuff happened. But I was watching this like Hispanic girl go, as a woman, she saved my life, blah, blah, blah. I was thinking, damn, and it's a film. Then I watched it. Can't lie, I was teary, bro.
Yeah.
I actually cried. Not bears, but I was like,
Yeah.
1, 2.
Yeah, nah, I hear it. You know,
You should watch it.
After I watch like those sort of like films or those sort of documentaries, yeah, I'm always like to myself, nah, I need to do better.
In terms of like giving back and that.
Yeah, I like whenever I watch them films, I'm always like to myself, nah, I need to have a good legacy, man. So like when I die, people know I've done something to help other people.
And this plays back into the milestones thing.
Yeah.
So then, think about, if all of your like milestones for the foreseeable future aren't people related, they're money and property, how much of a legacy do you think you're gonna have?
Alright, cool. But
because legacy is always people related. Because legacy survives by people remembering who you were.
yeah, because when you die, your money ain't gonna be your legacy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's more about how many people's lives did you, bro. I can't. Do you know what I think I'm meant to do in it at some point?
As in this is what you think your calling is?
Yeah.
Go on. no, go on. Bro, what do you mean? What do you mean your calling is?
Real shit, yeah. I think.
This guy's gonna say something brazy or what? You think? What you think? You gonna say? Oh, to have the nuclear bomb codes.
Obviously not. Right?
So why are you going?
Wait, guess it. I feel like you could probably guess
To
it.
go into teaching.
No. Yeah, 3 guesses. No.
You've said that before, though.
No, but that's not what it is. Something that I think would just be effortless for me, and I think I have a natural
To be a mentor.
Close
To like disadvantaged kids.
No, that's no. Like, there's not enough money in that. No, not that.
If whatever you're about to say, I'm not gonna let you do it. If you have that mindset, I'm not letting you do it.
It is.
What?
I think I'd be a good motivational speaker.
Me.
No, but you say that, but
The motivational speakers are the most egotistical now.
okay.
Because those are the like, yeah. If I can believe, you can believe, and we can achieve.
Them men are literally 24 hours in a day merchants. They are in it.
Yeah,
And I'll be honest, I really think I have a knack for just getting like to the spirit of a person and like motivating them to do more in it, unveiling that hidden potential they have inside and stuff that they haven't been able to tap into because of whatever external stuff's going on.
Okay.
Helping them drown it all out. So
Okay,
they can
do it to me now.
Yeah, she want me to.
Yeah,
Like,
Go on.
this is how it
Go on. It's your calling.
Okay,
You have
no.
it within you.
Okay, so come to me with a problem, be like, oh, like, I'm not blah, 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 and then I'll try it.
Okay. I've been unemployed for 6 months. I'm behind bills. My kids. I have 2 kids at uni and I can't afford to give them money. I'm behind on my mortgage 3 months. I can't work because I injured my leg. Motivate me. God!
I dig it.
God!
Dig it.
You know, I can laugh at that, you know.
No, keep it through and I'll do it because that's a good example. So yeah, so he's testing my motivational speaking prowess in it.
I work on a okay.
Yeah, go on, because no, that first one was hard.
My name is Paul. I work on a construction site. I fell off the construction site. I broke my leg, so I can't work for 6 months because I can't work and because I wasn't fully insured. Occupational health said they can't pay me for 6 months. This is people's real life.
This is really good.
Because of this, I've got a newborn kid. Newborn kids are expensive. I can't afford it, man. Yeah.
You know when the stuff from before?
I'm behind bills.
Yeah, all that stuff. Go on.
2 months behind my mortgage. I can't work. My wife works part-time, but she can't find work because of COVID. Motivate me.
Cool. Whose fault is it?
It's no one's fault. I fell. It was an accident.
Right. Ask me this, yeah. When you wake up, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you blame anyone for this? Do you hate yourself for the predicament that you're in now?
Well, I'm starting to hate myself.
Is construction what you want to do for the rest of your life?
No.
Okay, so now what you have, I think all of this stuff is about perspective. Yeah. One way of looking at it is, okay, I haven't got a job for 6 months. I have all of this stuff to do. But at the same time, you have 6 months to try and plan something new, a different way to go, a different avenue. which might bring you more riches emotionally and wealth-wise than you ever could have
I
imagined.
don't have any qualifications.
Listen,
Man, roll up the sleeves. You know, you roll up sleeves in any aspect of life. It's go time. It's go time. In cooking, in cleaning, in football, in office work. It's go time.
I didn't even mean to do that.
Bro, it's subconscious. It's go time.
Wait, so what did you say? You said I haven't got any qualifications.
I've got any qualifications. I didn't go uni.
Okay,
I
cool.
just had GCSEs. Then I went straight into construction work
Okay.
because I didn't want to do A levels.
Okay. I'll be honest with you. Qualifications are great, but the amount a man or woman is able to make is down to the level of self-belief they have and the vision that they can create. Yeah. So, but don't laugh. So, qualifications are calm, but it's about, okay, cool. What can you bring to life that's inside you? Because everyone has some sort of potential that's locked in there. Under all this debris of self-doubt, bills and that, these are all just distractions.
Whoa!
These are all just
the
distractions.
bailiff is at my door.
No, wait, T.
Oh, sorry, mate, you're a distraction. Go back.
T.
Go back.
No, T. No, stop. Now, you have to imagine you were outside of this guy. You wouldn't be doing this. You'd be listening.
I'd punch you up.
No, you wouldn't. Bro, because
this guy.
Let me finish.
Bro, you know you're this guy.
Let me finish.
Let me finish. Okay, so the bailiff's a distraction.
Yeah, because wait, you didn't let me finish. This is unfair. This is unrealistic.
Go.
Okay,
Talk.
Because you're mad side, yeah. Look, all these things are, yeah. You have to think about this stuff as a game, yeah. You see what I'm saying? He's not being serious. I'm actually trying to be serious. Like, bro, imagine I said, oh, nah, bro, I thought I'm doing well so far.
How can you say to this guy, you're saying his life is a game? The bailiff is a distraction.
It is though. Like, wait, can I land?
Land.
But try not to laugh, because then that's unfair.
Go.
Because bro, this guy will probably be crying and stuff, innit?
Pretend this is beer. I'm just falling into alcoholism.
Go on. So, stop. Enough of this.
Carry on.
All this is another distraction. Yeah. The only thing between
I'm actually
you.
thirsty though.
No, go on. The you actually said that. When I'm actually thirsty. Look, bro, the only thing blocking you from the person that you actually want to be is starting to believe in yourself. And I know from where you are now, it seems mad hard. It seems incredibly hard. You have all these things to get through. It's like a massive mountain.
Yeah.
Do you know how you climb a mountain? One step at a time. That's how I did it.
Decent. That was decent. That line was decent.
You said that pause.
That's the right pause. This nigga was listening in English, fam.
But like, it just, bro, like, I'm not like you don't get the gist. I think there's enough there. There's enough there for you not to see if I have a future in it. But like the whole thing is,
Please comment on the YouTube if he has a future. I want to see a tick if Fanuel has a future, or an X if Fanuel doesn't.
No, do you know what I'll do? At the end of this pod, I'll do like as we close out, I'll do like a 2-3 minute to the camera, motivating them, and then see if they were like, no, I actually felt motivated. Yeah, no, jokes aside, I think in the future I do want to do it, but to do that you have to have an interest in life. Otherwise, you can't just do that. You have to.
You need to have a story.
Yeah,
you actually need to be self-made and have a story.
But yeah, no, I think I'd find that stuff interesting. I can't lie. Like, how do we even get to that? Why did I ever say?
I asked you after we were talking about your purpose and rat-a-tat, like what do you want your legacy to be?
Yeah, so then sorry. Yeah, no, I think I really enjoyed it. I can't allow those jokes. Speaking of other stuff, yeah, I showed something.
You didn't answer my question. What do you want your legacy to be?
I want to be someone, yeah.
Because this is something I was thinking about whilst I had COVID.
That's a good question. Matt said he was on the brink of death.
No, I'll be real with you.
He was like, he said, oh my God, what have I done in my life?
Brother, let me tell you, when I had COVID, yeah, I started having the maddest of thoughts, bro. I had bare epiphanies, bro. I was like, I said, bro, I even said to myself, I looked at my bank balance in my account, yeah. I said, if I was to die, who'd I give this to?
You're joking.
I was just asking myself bare questions while I was down in COVID, bro.
Was it that? Oh, no.
I told you that one night it was bad, bro. I was like, bro, like, what, like, all the stuff I had, who would I give it to? I was like, what's my purpose? Bro, maybe I was getting a bit too deep in it, but
no, that's good though.
Nigga was, yeah.
I think.
And then I wrote it down I wrote the questions down.
Damn.
Like, as I was answering them, because I wanted to ask them to you on the podcast. You go, I mean, yeah, one of them was, what do you want your legacy to be when you die?
I want my legacy to be, I want my legacy to be.
Sorry.
I was someone that helped people to break out of their mental shackles, especially people from a certain walk of life and background. If I'm being honest, like I don't know, I want to be able to achieve things where it's like other niggas can be like, well, bro, if he did it, I can do that as well, or I can do some part. Like, I don't know, like I feel. I don't know, I just have this deep like love for trying to understand people and shit like that. And I think somewhere in my legacy is a combination of my ability to speak, my ability to understand, and my ability to empathize. I think my legacy is somewhere in that triangle. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think other than that, just the cliche shit, like to help people, innit? I think. How about you?
Me, my main one was, first of all, make sure my immediate family that's like before me and after me is like patterns. So my parents,
a generational wealth thing.
Yeah, so my parents are good, and then also my kids are good, and to just have stuff in place that like they're good, they have a head start, and their kids have a head start.
I hear that.
And then once I've done that, just also on not on a massive wham scale, but just like being like, for example, like this year, like I would love this to be a legacy that people could listen back here, and they can listen back here and just like relate to it, like whether that's in like 20, 50 years, 10 years, 5 years. I know I started further than I came back. But like they can listen to this year and it could be some form of like, right, these niggas were funny. Like some sort of like escapism where like they could laugh, but like, they could also relate to it and like learn something from it. Do you get what I mean?
The stuff we're doing, I hear that.
And also, I think the main one was for me, was people that look like me and like come from the same background as me. They just see, oh, if he can do it, I can do it.
No, I'm saying real shit. Like, so that makes sense why you're like, bro. Behind the scenes, I'm the worst for this pod, man. I CBA, and like he even said something today. He was like, "Bro, what did you say?" He said, "It looks like you've." I
said, "You've lost the love for this podcast."
And he's like,
I said, "Bro, you've lost the love for this podcast." It hasn't even been a year. And he's lost the love for it.
What did you say? You were like, you
know what, this podcast as much as I do.
You're like, and we haven't even blown us up.
Yeah. I said, bro, right now where we are in the emphasis stage, this is when you're hungry. But this is when you're like, I want to be like X, Y, and Z. I want to be at the top of the game. I want to be this. But I'm like, nigga, you've lost your hunger, and we're not even eating.
No, you know what's mad? I think from the get go, me and you conceptualize the pod differently. Like I was even saying this to my friend, and like I think you very much see it in like not in a corporate way, but as in like kind of like the machine it could be turned into. Because I kind of just see it as just a conversation. Do you know what I'm saying?
This is my nigga. I'm just chatting to him.
Yeah, but then I think both of those are needed.
Yeah,
because if
you need a mix.
If both of us were corporate niggas, like, oh, we need to, it just be NFT talk all the time. And if it was both,
hey, don't make me talk. We go to AI Newcastle.
And then you have another, oh bro, all this money in my account, I give it to you. And man is like, bro, who's gonna benefit the most from this £217, bro? It was funny that I feel like, to be fair, a lot happened. Like, so after the day that we came here, the last time we came here, I was mad late. I think, what time did I get here? I think, so we usually record from, I think, 7 to 10, innit? Yeah. I think I got here at like 8 something.
You got here at 8:13.
Which is mad late. See how you need the exact minute.
You know my eyes closed from the moment you said I was late. And if you look back, bro, I've just been doing this. Because, bro, you know, I've completely forgot about it. That's not in my soul anymore. And now you're making that re-enter my soul.
What was funny, yeah, basically, I'll explain what happened in it. So basically,
you were out 13 minutes late. What else is there to explain to our recording? We recorded for... cool.
Okay,
can I vent?
Go ahead, bro.
Thank you. Cool. So we book 3-hour sessions, yeah? He was an hour and 13 minutes late. We usually take, I don't know, like 30, 45 minutes to get set up. Or like we're just talking right to. So then, all right, cool. So he's an hour and 13 minutes late. Let's say 45 minutes he was late. So we basically, 30 minutes set up. So hour and 45 minutes. So we're thinking, all right, cool. We could get a good hour and 20 minutes, hour and 15 minutes of recording. So yeah, fuck it. It'll just be a short episode today. But because we were rushing to get set because he was late, we didn't get set up properly. So it basically corrupted the file for... They basically corrupted the file that I had for that episode we recorded. That's how it never came out. So basically, from Fanuel being late that flowed through to the performance and the episode not coming out. So then that just pissed me off even more. And bro, I could carry on going though.
No, it's up to you, bro. If you're done, I
You still haven't fucking paid me for that studio session as well.
was I meant to?
Yes.
So I owe you now. It's like £90.
Nah, 50, bro.
No, because it's this one as well, innit? Because I remember that day you said I'm getting the next two in it because of that day.
Oh no, you don't owe me from that one. I think maybe I just added that for decoration. Sorry.
Oh no, you got the refund. Remember? I think you did. Or did I tell myself that so I don't have to pay you the money?
Bro, I'll check after.
Was it? So then, like, I'll tell you the backstory in it. Basically, that week, I think it might have been the week where
You got your job.
So obviously, I had just thrown caution to the wind. I was smoking, chilling. I was like, so then,
having fun,
bro. So on the Friday, yeah,
Shut your fucking mouth.
was that what you want to tease?
Shut up. Shut up.
So then, like, yeah, I was just chilling in it. And then
Sorry.
I remember I woke up with a headache. Yeah,
Is this the day that you were
on
late?
Friday, I woke up with a mad headache. I was meant to go see Tessa in it. I was meant to chill with her for a bit and then come to the
You
pod.
say meant to, you still went.
Yeah, but like I was meant to get there like let's say 1 or something, chill there for like 4 or 5 hours, then leave in good time.
I remember
So then
because I rang you at 1:30.
yeah. So then I had a headache in it, so I was just bedbound for a while. And then I got up, and then I was like, I don't think I should smoke before I go because then I'm mad tired. And then I smoked. So then I smoked here, and then I was just mad sluggish. I ended up getting to test about 4:30 in it, and
That's when you even should be getting ready to leave.
yeah, because it's about an hour and a half, maybe an hour and a bit to the studio. And then my plan was to chill there, smoke up, order food. Tell me what, as soon as I got in, I ordered the food. I was like, we need to hide this up. Ordered the food. The food came out to rush my food, smoke. Like I think I was in.
But then you do this. But infusion of allegedly and pizza just scoffing it down, pal. That's disgusting.
Bro, I rushed, and then like I remember, I think I left within an hour, and then came here, and then I was late anyway. I got here like 8:13, as he said, and then we tried to record, and we got like yats, but then the camera stopped recording because I hadn't deleted the last. It was a calamity. You know?
The mad thing is that actually had the potential to be a very good episode.
That was just-
the way
yeah.
the way the first hour went, it was
quite funny.
good. It was a good episode.
So then, calm. The next day, we were meant to meet our friends in it. Actually, very nearby, like literally 5-6 minutes away from where we are now.
Yeah.
At some place called Tiger Bay. I don't know if it's Bay. I feel like Bay people.
Yes, it's relatively. Yeah.
It's just a shisha spot, innit?
You know, I'm even getting PTSD.
They go on,
it's
check.
still recorded.
Calm. So then, like,
Jesus.
and it's been longer than last time. So yeah, we had like arranged to meet at Tiger Bay because we hadn't seen so Toye, I, and like a few of our friends, we hadn't seen in ages in it. So we had arranged to meet at 8. I think it was booked for 8.
Yeah, I booked it for 8.
And even me, like, I'm usually late for most things, and I got there on time, innit?
And I remember before I booked it, I said, Mandem, can everyone do 8?
Yeah.
Please give me a thumbs up. Everyone put a thumbs up. I said, Mandem, are you sure you can make 8? Because I know how you man are. Everyone said, it's
calm,
just book it. And booked it. I said, Mandem, 8 p.m. Yeah.
So then T and I get there at 8 innit, and we sit down, and then the next hour was the most awkward I felt in ages. So obviously the way that Tiger Bay set up here, you have the poor people spot where everyone just sits at the front. Yeah,
The restaurant.
yeah, everyone just sits at the front and they eyeball.
Said the poor people. Gen pop.
Yeah.
Gen
Are you calling that?
population. all the normalers.
Like we were just sitting, and like usually you'll sit there and then someone will come and get you and then take you to the back where there's like real action, the shisha spot in it. So I remember we got there, we sat down and like was chilling for a few minutes, and I was like it was calm. 10 minutes, you can wait there 10-15 minutes and it's not too deep in it. But then I think we started getting messages, people saying, they wouldn't get there for another 20 minutes, half an hour. They were wrong. They got there later than that. But like, the reason why I was so awkward was because basically we were at an impasse because T had said to me, he was like, well, we can't really buy anything from here because at the back, at the shisha place, they have a £50 spend limit.
Yeah, per person, isn't it?
Yeah, so and that's including food and everything we were going to get. So we couldn't really order anything at the front bit because it wouldn't count for the back bit, which I understood, innit? But as that minutes went on, I felt so awkward because then they started doing sweeps. Oh no, Wait, before that, I just forgot a fucking jokes part of the whole story. So obviously, yeah, like as you might know, I've put on weight in it. So then, like, I haven't gone clothes shopping in ages. So I didn't have like trousers that fit me, and I'm usually even like normally wear joggers in it because I'm at yard or whatever. So then T goes, "Oh, it's a dress code."
I say, man, it's not a tracksuit thing.
And I was like, "Oh,
Come in
fuck."
jeans.
So I've looked for my normal jeans. Them joints do not fit no more. Them joints do not fit.
I said, get the new job came at a cost,
bro. You know, as you're thinking, like, I had another interview for someone else, and I was like, bro, was I gonna go in joggers?
Oh, because your suit wouldn't. Oh, your jeans wouldn't fit.
Yeah. So then
you just have to find.
I just buy new ones in it. But then, like, obviously it's a short notice, so I couldn't buy any. So I was like, damn, what do I do? I ain't got no joggers, so I look in at that. There's like a closet in it at the bottom, and I see.
But I said, why are you saying a closet? Do you know how booky that sounds? Ben said this is uncharted territory in our household.
No, real shit, because basically in the closet at the bottom it's just bare garms and like garms that no one uses.
Yeah, go.
So then I lay my eyes on a big pair of jeans in it. I see that they're my dad's jeans in it.
Fucking.
And they were like, what do you call it? The boot cuts in it. So I was like, damn, I'm gonna do this. I was like, I ain't got an option. So I sat them on. They fit fantastically, which was not a good sign.
They fitted.
Yeah. So then I put them on now, yeah, and then they're like mad baggy and stuff. We turn up to the place. Tell me where the bouncer goes. Because it's dark in here. He goes, are those tracksuits?
You know when he said that, I looked at Fanuel. I said,
bro.
No, I didn't. At first I was like, this nigga did not wear tracksuit bottoms when I told him to wear jeans, and then I looked down and I said, those actually look like fuck off. But you know how there's levels to tracksuits. There's the tracksuits that you wear at home, and then there's the tracksuits that you wear out. The ones that you wear out, they have a little nice fit. They wrap around.
They look like home tracksuits.
They look like the home ones that have been battered, fam.
Yeah. So then, like, and it's one of the ones, like, it's a brand I've never heard of, innit? So then, like, we go in now. So back to what I was saying before. We're just waiting for ages, yeah. And as the minutes go on, like, they keep sending people to, like, well, you know, like, how the walk by to, is everything okay? But that's code for, you buying anything.
Yeah, hurry up. like, get out, dig no.
Bro, so 10 turns to 20, 20 turns to 30. And then I'm facing the bar, T's facing outside, so he can't see them. And I'm seeing them conspiring, having convos, and then looking at us. And it's like, and you're just seeing bare people come in after us, all the stuff. And we hadn't ordered anything for what was now about 40 minutes. And I felt like fucking trash. Like, I felt like trailer trash. Like, I know they were thinking, oh, these stupid black boys. Like, this
why did that black boy sound so aggressive?
Because that's how I know they were sitting in their heads. Like, bro, so then, like, we're just waiting. And then we're just progressively getting more and more annoyed. And then it begins with me playing. I was like, Toye, man, let's just buy a drink, man. It's like, one thing, man, please. That was something. I didn't like the way I felt. Like, I felt dirty, bro. I said this to you. It felt like it was the same vibes you get when you're off colour and you walk into a boss man shop and then the boss man just watches you. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't know how I felt. And they're well within their right to do that because we literally sat deep it. You go to a place where it's book only and you sit there for an hour and order nothing.
Yeah. There will reach a point where you're taking a fucking piss now. Like,
and then slowly people start coming. I think
after like an hour.
Yeah. And then we eventually then went into the back. Like,
man, I hate when niggas are late, man.
But
do you know I hate when niggas are late and when they arrive like,
calmly and that.
They're laughing like like they're laughing as if they were on time. Like nothing's wrong. It's like no, bro. For the first 10 minutes when you arrive, you have to be silent. It's like an unwritten rule.
And they were all creasing.
You were when you were an hour and 30 minutes late to a studio session.
I'm glad
you came in and you were doing this.
And I laughed.
No, do you know what you did? You peeked. He basically peeked his head like. So where the door is, he peeked his head. He was like,
it's funny, but
I wanted to stab you. I was so pissed
and
off.
then T kept making the point. He was like, now you understand how I feel. But I said to him, bro, they're not the same at all. And then I gave him a brilliant analogy.
The principle's the same though.
Okay, but the feeling is,
why did you did this? Okay,
no, but it's similar to like, okay,
you know you did that thing that things do when you're arguing with like your other half.
No.
But, okay,
it's okay. You saying the principle is the same. It's like me going, okay, calm. If I slap you with a ruler and I slap you with a metal baseball bat, the principle is the same, but the pain will be very different. You get what I'm saying?
GG. So you're on the road with these things. You're on the road with these metaphors.
Yeah,
GG.
The reason I said it's not the same, I was like, calm. So when I came in and I was mad late, I said it's the equivalent to pissing yourself when there's only one friend around you and then pissing yourself at a motive. Yes, you're pissing yourself in both instances, but the embarrassment is nowhere near the same. And then he was like, yeah, that makes sense. But like,
cool, I hear it. But why didn't you just go to the toilet instead of pissing yourself?
bro, shut up.
No. But do you hear what I'm trying to say?
That's stupid.
Why do you just go to the toilet instead of pissing yourself? I.e., be on time.
Okay, well, you know what? You're right. I didn't think of that. You can't do that after the fact. Bro, that's like if someone kills someone, why didn't you just not kill him? He's dead. He's in the morgue. Like,
Yeah.
But you know, like, I didn't know how I felt. But obviously, like, we all chilled and it was good seeing everyone for the first time in ages. Chilled, did shisha. Bro, shisha is so pointless, man. I don't think I'm ever gonna do it again.
Yeah, it's
so pointless.
It's
bro,
more for aesthetics, isn't it? It's for aesthetics.
and I'm paying like £50 or maybe like £20 out of that 50 to be a fucking chimney. It's stupid, bro. It's actually stupid.
It's like it's at least with some
Substances.
with some substances allegedly you have a feeling. Do you get what I mean? Whereas with shisha, it's more like it's just for aesthetics, isn't it? But I also think like culturally for like them parts there, like it's more of a cultural thing as well.
Yeah, so bro, like for us, it's just
It's just for aesthetics.
yeah, we should just like next time we should just gather together and like get fried chicken or something. We're like bare
Do
water
it,
and
get
something.
that.
Yeah, word.
Oh god, man.
That was good though. And then I think then I was meant to come again on Sunday. I think you wanted to, and I was like, bro, I'm not coming because I'm not coming to this area 3 times. And like, I was like,
No, it wasn't because of that. It was because it was raining. He said, bro, look at the weather, man. I can't travel in this. So I said, okay, fine.
nah, but yeah. So then like, what else happened?
Well, we're here now, and
Yeah.
that's the main thing. You get what
What
I
else
mean?
happened? I feel like more stuff happened.
And that's about it when we linked up, bro. And you were just catching corn for your jeans, fam.
Oh yeah, and you know what I'll do? Then after we went to some 10-pin bowling.
Yeah, something like that.
It's like they had like a table tennis space, so we're just there chilling. And there's a video I'll put up now.
No, I love the way you said now.
So if you've seen it, those are the jeans I was wearing, and you can hear Toye so eloquently narrating over the jeans and what he thinks of them.
You know,
I feel like that guy, that meme video. Do you remember the Levi jeans?
Yeah,
the massive ones.
It wasn't one of those. It was.
It wasn't one of those. He was like I think
It was just like Levi or something like that, innit?
I can even probably find it. So funny video. This thing.
Yeah.
I low-key the jeans actually look similar. I can't even.
Bro, they do.
They actually look.
That's the scary thing.
I think they sound good.
This nigga's even laughing like me.
Your trousers are
Funny.
Levi jeans. Karate trousers.
I try to do.
Your jeans are funny, bro.
Do you know what I do?
You don't wear them ever again, fam.
No, I'm not going to. But do you know what I'll do? I'll put in that and then this one as well in the pod.
Yeah, like a little like side by side or something. Yeah.
But then, and obviously now I'm moving more aggressive on this weight loss thing. Like, because the thing is with you, man, maybe from like my neck up, maybe you can't tell as much in it. But like, yeah, man, just
Yeah.
like, I weighed myself in it, bro. I'm 110 kg. I'm joking. I'm obviously not 110. Why would you even believe that, bro?
That's what I'm saying. I'll be like, if you're 110, I'll be like, you're actually hiding that very, like your ass pause must be humongous, fam. Pause.
No, I think I was at 85 kg.
That's calm.
This was actually the same way I was when I was at my other chubby phase. But I think maybe because back then I'd done no gym or nothing whatsoever, I looked way bigger.
And none of it was muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, this,
And you were shorter probably. No, because I was like secondary school.
to be fair, it was like 18. So it was like roughly the same height. What was I gonna say? Oh, fuck, what was I gonna say, bruv?
I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, and so for that comparison, the lightest I've been when I was doing stuff is 69 kg.
Oh, that's light. That's
Light,
lean.
light, yeah.
That's lean. That's very lean.
So yeah, now
That's very lean.
I've been thinking. I think I might try and train up for a triathlon. You know,
Bro, you say every week that you want to do something new, bro.
but you know, it's
But
different.
you know, wallahi, you say this every week.
you know why
That
it's
you want to
different?
try something. Like, bro.
I started training.
Fucking a couple of days ago.
I started training.
Alright, cool.
Calm.
A couple of days ago, it was, I'm going to start rapping. A couple of days before that, I want to be an actor. A couple of days before that, I want to do stand-up comedy. If you were to watch a Gentleman Facts from episode 1 to now, do you know how many things you said you wanted? I'm so sorry to call you out.
No, that's fair.
But there's so many things. And you know what you're going to say? You're going to say, I was fixing up my jobs, man. I was fixing up getting a job, man.
Let me.
But the real fans, they're going to be laughing right now.
No, wait, pause. Okay, you're moving like, I haven't been rapping for ages, first. Ages. Wait, funny enough, I'm gonna show you myself now. That's actually terrible, isn't it? But wait, I'll wait. The acting thing, fair enough. I don't actually want to be an actor, but I'll explain why he said that, innit? It's quite funny. And what's something he said?
I said stand-up comedy. You actually did say that.
There's still time for that, bro.
No, but you said that. I remember you said
so
that.
So did you. You agreed.
Okay, but it was your idea. I just agreed just for agreeing.
Wait. It was what? It was.
I just agreed for agreeing.
No, you said it was what? It was.
You said that you wanted to.
Wait, whose idea was it?
Yours.
Like this pod.
But it wasn't technically, but we didn't have to go into that.
The pod
it wasn't technically, but we didn't have to go into that.
The pod was birthed in my brain.
Cool. It was birthed in your brain. But you said that you wanted to perform at a comedy club by February this year.
Like I would stitch in. It's in February now, but
that's what I'm saying.
There's 10 days left. Wait, what's it?
You're such a kid, man.
You're stupid.
That's just, you know, that's such a kid you give her. You're like year 8 or something.
No, what was I gonna say? Shall I just the music thing, the fun that one or the acting thing first?
Bro, I say you're just the music career allegations, man.
Basically, yeah.
Just the music career allegations.
Wait, what's funny is that this actually won't adjust it because this might even like back in. But basically, like the other day, I was like, because I haven't done music in like weeks, 6 weeks in it, which is long for me. Usually, I write bars every like day or every 2 days. So then I was like, you know what? Like, obviously,
left. Do you want it?
No, go on. Bro, I need to fucking cut down. Yes. Bro, I said that yesterday I went cycling and then I cycled back mad quick. Do you know why I cycled back quick? Because my mom told me that the pizza and chips were there. So that
pizza, bro, that is
and
overkill.
And it was from separate places.
Man.
Do you know why?
No, sometimes you actually need to fat shame your boys. I can't lie. Bro, you're being a fat cunt, bro. Lose weight, you fat shit.
And you know why I got chips from a separate place? Because them proper, you know the fish and chips, the fat chips.
The proper British ones, yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Have you ever tried battered crisp? Not battered crisp, battered chips.
Chips?
I'm so sure you get
battered chips.
I'm so sure you get
I've had battered sausage, but I've never had battered chips.
Pause that.
Because I had that long bad sausage. Right?
Whoa!
Wait, how do you know which ones they are? I don't know which ones they are.
I just got a good memory, bro. When you ran through them. You ever tried battered chips? Battered chips are nice, though. They're nice. But bro, it gets bare sickly, so you don't even need a large portion. It's bare sickly.
Yeah. So the music to basically So on like Saturday, I was like, you know what? Let me start. I hadn't been doing nothing for the last 2 weeks because I've just been chilling. I was like, let me start doing stuff. So I thought, you know what? Let me see how hard it is to sound engineer. Because obviously in the music pipeline, you have your rapper or whatever, you have a sound engineer and you have a producer. Sometimes a producer can do the sound engineering, but I think the higher up you go, they need to be separated because they have. So
it's more niche sort of.
Yes, I used to think it can't be that hard. So
sound engineer, sound engineer.
So I watched one video, I tried it, bro. Tell me what, bro, this sounds terrible. And the mad thing is, from this, you will think I'm shitting, and fair enough, innit? But I actually think I'm alright. And this sounds no, this sounds like deluded, yeah? No. Go on my history,
Why are you trying to put bias in their head before they listen to it? Just let them listen to it now.
I feel like you see them man on X Factor, I think they're sick, and then they go for the first time and they're terrible. Bro. So like, go on my Insta.
I promise I'm good, guys.
So, go on my Insta, and then you'll see me rapping there. And it's obviously here. One, I don't know how to sync the time properly. I don't know how to do stuff with my voices.
But you said sound engineering is bare easy, innit?
Obviously, I was wrong.
No. You said it was bare easy. You said, I can't be that hard.
It was a dumb take. I agree.
Now go, play.
Not from the beginning.
Alright, cool. Now play whatever you want to play.
It's a singing bit. It's like, face banger. I can wait for tea. Man instantly started.
He played it for me off the camera. I said, brother.
You know it was? It's like the ones that say, we're not making out the hood.
Yeah, bro. You know the ones. You always have that one friend that makes music.
Okay, no, they're not there. I need to be careful.
I think there might even be a way to plug it into the Procaster.
No, I'm good, man.
Cool.
They did that, Chris, man.
There's actually a way. No, but there's actually a way. I googled it the other day.
Obviously, I swear it wasn't this dev when I did it, man.
Just play it, man.
swear it
Like,
wasn't.
don't be nervous.
Damn, this is different, man. This is actually scary, bro. Alright, so this is my first day of engineering, isn't it?
Higher heights that get me blazed in. Till I'm as high as the inflation. Placed in me above to provide information to go through investigations that we see before I hit.
This that like. You know, I promise I'm not dead. I promise I'm not dead. Bro, I promise it's magic. It's
Oh my god, that sounded like them SoundCloud rappers.
so bad, isn't it? It's so bad.
God.
Tonight, scared of seeing things I imagine creeping in the night. I cannot stand this. Need no zimmer for me. Cannot withstand this. Evil that we targeted.
Bro. So then obviously I've done that, yeah, I've listened to it and I was like, bro, now I understand why sound engineers like are a thing in it.
Yeah.
And it takes like years maybe to perfect the craft. But yeah, I just didn't expect it to sound like shit, bro.
When
Like,
bro said, oh bro, you said let
Bro,
me
you know
cut
what now?
costs.
Nah.
You said let me cut
nah,
costs.
fuck this, yeah. Near the end of the pod, I'll do a freestyle. Because now niggas
No.
niggas got shit. Niggas got shit. I'll do it.
Bro, this is a podcast, not a music track. No free promo here, bro.
And then the other thing was basically, yeah. So like while we was,
I will tell you what though, I actually want to go studio.
you know, you were saying that. Come, let's go.
No, I'll tell you why. When I was younger, yeah.
Let's go next week.
No, I need to write bars for.
Well, it takes you a week to write a page.
You know me, bro. You know music isn't my calling, man.
Wait.
Music isn't my calling.
Once you found a beat, how long would you think it'll take you?
I don't know. I don't know shit about music, man. I just want to make a track.
Bro, you've written bars before. Do you remember that time?
Man,
you was in the
yeah, but every black boy in London has a notes page with bars, man.
Now, that
Every
sounds
black boy in
decent.
London has a notes page with bars, fam.
that time was decent though.
Man.
Anyway, go on. So you were saying since you was young.
When I was younger, I remember one time I was with my sister's husband, but boyfriend at the time, innit? This was
Man,
bare
right.
long. This was bare long ago, innit? Probably
Level up.
when I was in like, high school.
Is she the one that asked if we're making money?
No, that was my sister.
So someone asked if we're making money from this,
Man,
from
this-
this shit.
My sister asked me, yeah, we're making money for this podcast. I said, nigga, I'm losing money.
I was like, but actually need the money, bro. Go on.
But yeah, so this
No, sorry, that was jokes. I'm the tuner's oh, my voice is out of tune. Go on.
this was like 10 years ago. This is probably like 10 years ago. So we were going to like the gym with each other, and he was like
cool.
he was playing like
Is he wedge?
Yeah, he's kind of wedge still, but obviously he's got the dad bod now where he's wedge, but he's still got like
Muscle
he's been eating well. Do you get what I mean? So he's got muscle and bigness. Yeah. So so we're going gym with each other, and then he was playing a song, and I was thinking, but like beat was different, and then like the person that was like rapping, I didn't know who this was, but like obviously I was like at the time I was probably like 14, 15, but I think if at that age you know who most rappers are. Do you get what I mean? But you might not know the underground ones, but you'll know who the main rappers are. Do you get what I mean? So I was like, I ain't heard this guy before. Like, who's this? Like, all right, cool. Sounds like aight. Like, do you know what I mean? And then
Didn't tell me he was like.
then I was thinking, this sounds familiar. Like I know this guy from somewhere. I was thinking, I know this guy from somewhere. And then another guy came in, and then he was like, and then he said his tag, and then he started rapping. And then I was like, wait, this is you, innit? I was like, wait, this is you, innit? He was like, yeah.
Wait, and did it sound like bare professionally made?
Bro, it was very professional, like engineer, producer,
So it
everything.
didn't sound like
it was
Sound like that. Nah, but that sounds hard though.
it was very professional, everything. I was like, wait. Another guy came in, he said his name, then he started rapping. I was like, wait, this is you, innit? He was like, yeah. And then I was like, Ross, you used to do music and that. He was like, nah, not really. It was just like one day me and my friends were like, oh, it'd be hard to like make like 1 or 2 tracks, yeah. That like you'll never release it and put it out anywhere to like
have it for yourself,
to like Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple, whatever. But just to have it so you can like play it in your car and just be rapping along to it, like they just kind of like that concept in it.
Was it hard?
It was like,
Right.
still like you could vibe to it. Do you get what I mean? So I was like, from that day when I was like 15, 16, I was like, man needs to make a track with my boys.
Bro, we can do that in 2-3 weeks. Find a beat you like, or should I just send you beats and then you pick one?
Yeah,
Because I'm always looking at beats.
yeah, go.
Calm. Wait. Okay.
We're living every black boy's dream in London.
Do you want like a M24 type? Like what type of song can you
What's my sound? What's your
word,
sound?
Okay, if I had to guess, yeah, I don't think it's drill. I can't. I
Bro,
don't think it's true.
I lived the drill life to talk about.
No,
drill,
not
bro.
even that, but like I don't know, because I think I have heard you rap before.
What's your sound?
Mine,
Yeah.
I ain't got one yet. That's why I'm sounding like that. Hey, well, you know what? You know, I can take. It's not that.
That's all your sound.
Like,
I might take these off.
go on. And then the acting thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So the reason why T said that, yeah, basically, while I was trying to delete videos to make space on my phone, yeah, I came across a video and basically I forgot about it, but it was like the other week when I was just like, hi, I must have been like, I tried to act out a skit by myself. I tried to be a car salesman, innit? But obviously it wasn't good. Like I didn't deep. So when I had the idea, I was like, that's jokes. And when I actually put the camera on, I was like, oh my God, like I felt the pressure and I crumbled. So T was laughing, yeah. And then I was like, you know what? I bet if I did it on here, it would work better. So should I try and do it?
Hey, this guy's trying to get scouted by a
Sometimes,
creative group. This guy's on motivational work. Niggas done rapping. Niggas talking about how what's his legacy gonna be. Now niggas going into acting. This niggas trying to get scouted by someone,
Are
man.
you ready?
By my media agency.
Are you at it?
Go on.
But tell her that back in the day, we said that in the future we'd love to try and do like a comedy skit show. Let's see if we got it or not. You know what I'm saying?
No, man. Brother, you want to do everything in this world.
I'm ready. So the idea I had in the thing was a car salesman. You know how they're bare like charismatic and like they like I don't know, they're always like
Just for you, I'll do it. I'll tell you what I can do for you. Just because I like you, I can do this.
you know, we'll take turns. So I want you to go first because I think you'll be good. Just of that little thing you did. Pretend I'll be like a customer. I'm not sure about if I want this car. You do the car salesman one, but like the stuff that you just did now. But like, commit to it.
So what am I trying to sell you?
A car. And if you want, you can make up stuff. Like if you don't know much about cars, you can be like, oh, it has 4.7 fluoro bars of engine combustion. You can make up stuff if you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cool.
Calm.
Alright, cool.
This is just calm. So
Are you a man, lady?
oh man, just trying to buy a car. As it should be, I'm checking out.
You wild ass nigga, man.
I'm trying to buy a car and it's more about you. So it's more about the salesman, isn't it?
Yeah, but I need to know what sort of person you are. Then I'm gonna tailor the way I sell.
I can't.
What sort of person you are.
Okay, I am. I'm a guy who's married.
Mhm.
We have 2-3 kids.
Mhm.
We're about to have another one. So my wife is trying to gear me towards a more family type car, but I don't want that. I want like a cool. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
The cool car costs more than the family car. So that's your angle. You're trying to get me to get the cooler car, and I'm gonna be like, no, I think we should. No.
Alright, cool.
So this is hard. Okay, cool. It's get set. Okay, cool. Ready? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just be looking, and then you could be. You see something, you know?
Yeah.
All right. I can't.
Action.
No. This is hard. Already it's hard. I can't. Okay.
This is how you're gonna be acting in real life.
Wait, man. What? Because everything's one take, yeah. Every film and TV show's one take, yeah.
It's true. That's a good rebuttal.
All right, come.
How you doing, geezer?
I'm okay.
What are you looking for today?
Just a car, man. Just a car.
But what sort of car? You know, there are many different cars in the world. I tell you what, you look at the sort of man, got a luxurious life. You like the finer things in life.
You're too kind, man. Nah, I'm taken, soaking for 3 kids. You know, I got another one coming, and I'm looking more just for a family type, sort of a 6-seater.
Yeah, I know. You 6-seater. You got all those priorities. Your wife, your kids, your bish, your bash, your boss, all of that sort of stuff. Yeah. But you know, you gotta live a little bit as well. You gotta live in the moment. You only got one life, mate.
Yeah, nah, man. Doreen wouldn't approve.
But Doreen's in here, is she?
Wait, so I think at first I'd have to call her because we have a joint bank account, and I'd have to sort of finalize. So I feel like maybe I should just sort of stick to the caravan car.
I'll tell you this. How about we meet halfway? I've got a nice few SUVs, 7-seaters, so you can get all the kids in. But when the kids are out and you hit town, you look like the Bing Don Dada. How about that?
You know what? Let me see it.
Cool. So we have this Mercedes-Benz SUV 7-seater, all dark, chrome alloys that are blacked out. We've got tinted windows, so a little bit of security, so people can't see your children, but you can see them. But also, when you leave the children and you go out, you have that chic Dark Knight look.
I think
You've got car airplay, so you've got navigation right in there. I like you, so what I can do for you? I like you, so what I can do for you? What I can do for you? Deposit is usually 5,000. Then we've got 5.2 APR interest that you pay per year. But what I can do for you, just because I like you, is if you take this car off my hands for me today, I'll knock off £1,000 and I'll take off the interest for the first 6 months. How about that?
T. No, I think I was good. I think I was hard. I think I was hard. Nothing. I actually think I was hard. I don't know what everyone else say, but I think I was hard. I don't know how I'm gonna follow that. You know what? Create a scenario, so it can be something else.
Yeah, we've got some podcasters recording in the next studio. Big Don Dadders.
No, massive API, KPIs.
Yeah, that's annual percentage.
But I don't drive,
thingy.
so I would've
No.
been-
Oh shit! Nah, minor, bro.
But yo, are you not booked for here?
Yeah,
What time?
from 6.
Oh,
Damn,
see.
I need to wrap this shit up. Let's peak. I was even gonna try and book another hour, but we can't even do that.
Yeah, we can't even do that.
We could do it in another studio. Could we?
Yeah, but bro, we already have. We're gonna get like 20 more minutes. We'll have an hour and a half. Should be calm.
Yeah, that's throwing me off my feng shui, man.
Mm.
Okay, fans are getting in. Alright, cool. I
They
got
should really change the code though for each people that come in, because that
They
means they
would.
could just anyone could just come in. Yeah, but go.
gone. They didn't put in a code, I don't think.
They did. I heard them. Yeah.
I got so create a scenario and then we'll do it.
Okay.
But I don't know if I'm gonna be follow. I don't know if I'll be able to follow that. I think that was hard.
I'm a man who wants.
It can be anything, doesn't it? Like, it can be an interview, it can be a question, it can be whatever.
Oh, so it doesn't have to be a car sales. All right, cool.
Anything.
All right, cool. I've got an iPhone 8, and I want to upgrade my phone, and I'm looking at iPhone 11,
Cool.
but iPhone 13's out.
But you're trying to be cost effective.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be cost effective, and I need, and I'm a tech savvy man. Yeah,
Cool.
but I'm still on a budget.
Okay. Alright, calm. So, do your things so that you just be that looking around, innit? I need to channel my inner P. And my inner arms. I can't. Look at this, huh?
Yeah, I'm fine. Fine, thank you. Just browsing around looking for a new iPhone.
Saw you glancing at the iPhone 13 there.
Yeah,
after?
I looked at it, but it's just a bit, it's a bit expensive, energy prices and all of that,
Was that what phone were you trying to get today?
I was looking more around iPhone 11 range.
Anything particular about the iPhone that's
Well, I just kind of have MacBook as well, so I kind of like the compatibility I get with the two.
Okay. And what, on your MacBook, are you sort of just a more relaxed user, or do you use it for like editing or?
Yeah, I do a bit of editing in my free time. Have a podcast, so I
have
need
a
sort of stuff
podcast?
to edit, need sort of stuff to trim stuff down, photos,
It's
all that
funny.
sort of stuff.
So is it purely audio or do you record visuals too?
Record as well.
Visuals too?
Yeah.
Because the iPhone 13, they've newly put in a double retina, 17-inch,
Wow.
15 quadra processor,
Whoa!
Yeah, no.
Should be timbers.
which when you, especially for your podcast, I'm guessing is it one or two people? Or is it 3, 4?
Just the two. Me and my friend.
Well, it has the ability to map both of your faces at the same time in real time. And unfortunately, the 11 doesn't do that.
What about the 12? Does 12 do that?
Listen, I'll be honest with you.
Okay. Yeah, that was my bad. I took you out of character. I took you
That was
out of
funny,
character. That one was good. Man said, let me check if I can give this deal. Man said, let me check if I can give this deal. Man said, the area manager will have me if I give this one out.
I'll tell you about the 12, yeah. There was actually a factory manufacturing problem with the 12, yeah. And 1 in 20,000 of them actually are prone to explosions.
Wow.
Is that a chance you want to take? Listen. Me personally, I don't like to pick and choose, but something about you I like. You seem like you're an honest guy.
Yeah.
You seem to know about your tech. So I'm not gonna try and sell you a foghorn. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest,
Appreciate that.
I'm being honest. If you're trying to make this podcast go further,
Yeah.
30 is the way you're gonna want to go. Battery life too. I'm guessing how long your podcast? 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
iPhone 11 and 12, dead within 30 seconds. You know what? This quietness you're giving me is making me. You know what? I need to get you the best phone possible.
Yeah.
What if the iPhone 11 and 12 right now you can get them £500 up front, £25 a month. What if I did for you? That lip thing is jokes in it. Let's go it there, man.
Finish. I need to take the deal.
Come. So you know what I'll do for you? £600 up front. Yeah. £28 a month. And I'll throw in free AirPods.
Oh, free AirPods.
Billy, have you got another iPhone? I think that went better than I thought it would.
Oh gosh.
No, but I'll be right. I think yours is better though.
Nah, dude, fam, I was both sold by both of us. I can't bet that. If you give someone a freebie, they're gonna lap it up.
You know what I'm saying?
And bet usually whenever I go in for a phone, I always come out with more than I bargained for. Or like more than I was expecting to leave with. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, no, I see.
Yeah, I always do. I can't even lie to
We
you.
have 18 minutes left in it. Usually we'd have longer, but these men are keen.
We can push for that 25 probably.
How? They'll be in. They'll come back in at 6, you know that?
Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's calm.
So we have like 18 minutes. But you know there's actually way more stuff we have to speak about.
Yeah, but we should save that for next week.
Well,
bro.
we could just book another room.
Yeah, but is it really worth it?
It's early enough.
Yeah, it's early enough, but our episodes don't have to be always one.
Damn, man, I was feeling it.
Oh, what about before we started recording? You're like, I don't
Yeah,
want
but,
to do this.
yeah, no, but at the same time you were like, bro, you know me, you were like, oh, I'm always out at the beginning. And once we're in it,
yeah.
Alright, wait. Let me think. I look at do one more, but
Yeah, let's just, bro, talk about this off air, bro. Are you just airing out all our business?
can't.
fam? Just airing out everything, fam. Next, you're gonna tell them our strategy for the next 24 months.
What's it? Alright, we'll do one final one, yeah. This is
No, but I'm not doing acting for another.
No, sure, it's way short.
Bro, if you want to do acting, go acting at school, bro. I'm on a podcast.
It's a few seconds.
Relax, man.
Oh, yeah,
no.
no,
Bro.
If you were gonna do it, it would have been how would you react to walking home and then you see your wife cheating on you? I just want to see that. It'd be just how.
Bro, go acting school, man.
Brothers, yeah.
Brothers, that's why I'm trying to podcast.
Nah, he's right. So like, I actually had way more to do. No, not even that. Just like now, you know, it's different. We've never ever had a time constraint.
Yeah, that's why you have to be on time in life.
Okay. No, joking. You're right. What's it? Now look, we have those topics that we were going to speak about, but.
It's just airs out everything, man.
But you on the thing. Okay, let me look. Pick one from here. Hey, look, you know what I like? I like the transparency. Yeah,
I don't.
I'm not trying to. Well, you're not one of the consumers. You know what? Okay. Let me just pull this from the top of my head. So, Toye, what's wrong with you, bro?
Nothing's wrong with me. I'm completely fine.
So, T seems annoyed right now, which will link in perfectly with what I was going to ask. Our podcast, the monetization of relationships.
Explain your thought process.
My thinking was, yeah. So, a natural relationship, yeah, friendship, whatever, yeah, will have ups and downs. There'll be points where maybe for whatever reason people don't speak or whatever, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But now because they like are both tied into, or 3 or 4 of them are tied into a podcast, they now maybe have to at times force certain things. So like maybe before acting out a certain way, they'll be like, oh, I do a podcast with this guy, let me show. Do you get what I'm saying?
So, wait, say that again, sorry.
So like, cool. Imagine, yeah. Let's say me and you go somewhere with our friends, yeah, and I act a certain way, yeah, and you want to say something. I guarantee you, the knowledge that you have a podcast with a person will make you maybe not say as much because you're more cautious of how to maintain that relationship because you're hoping it eventually becomes profitable. Do you get what I'm saying? Because podcasts, I think, are monetizing the relationship between 2, 3, or 4 people. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
So in a sense, it can reach a point where
I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing though.
No, it's debatable. But then like, so it's a thing where, for example, like when I look at pods that have been going for like 10 years or something, yeah, it always makes you think. There's always the question: if that pod wasn't there, would they be as close or would they talk as much? Do you get me?
Oh, so basically, because like we have a podcast together, we're forced to speak more regularly than we are with like our friends in our friendship group.
One, and then two, it's like I think maybe not so much. You might disagree with this one, but I feel like maybe you have to think a bit more pragmatically about the friendship than another friendship because there's business tied to it. Do you get me?
No, I wouldn't think so. I would just say when we're recording, obviously there's some things that there's some things I would say to you that obviously I'm not going to say to you now because there's a camera in front of us and this is going on YouTube. Do you know what I mean? And that's probably the same thing for you. But I don't think that actually affects the like what's the word? Maybe quality of our friendship. I don't think it does. But I just think when the camera's in front, there are certain things that I'm not going to say because one, that's personal shit, and two, them jokes are cancelable. Do you get what I mean? So I don't think there's anything wrong with it. And I feel as if like some of the podcasts that I watch here, like you know how you'll either watch a podcast for one or two reasons. One, because you want to learn, or two, because you want to be entertained. And like the podcasts that I usually watch because for like entertainment purposes, I watch them because like the relationship that like the 2, 3, 4 people have on that podcast, I can tell like that is just it's very genuine and it's very like organic. So then that like manifests in like the conversations that they're having and like the way that they talk to each other. Like there's certain things like say for example, like out of my friends, there are some people that like I would definitely start a podcast with, you being one of them, and there's some friends that like I probably wouldn't start a podcast with, and that's just because like
Wait, is that because of what you talk about or the nature of the relationship? Is it more volatile?
More just the nature of our relationship. Like say for example, like there'll be certain friends where like I know that like
this is techie, bro, because people are messaging you, yo, would you start a podcast with me now?
No, I'm just saying no because I already have one. I just wouldn't start two.
You're gone. So wait, so you're saying
but most of my close friends, I'll start a podcast with them. But I have a few friends that like if they were like, let's start a podcast, I'd be like, nah, bro. That just one, it wouldn't feel organic and original. And two, like say for example, let's say for example, like if I cuss you, in front of this camera,
they might take it personal.
Like you'll laugh it off and you'll cuss me back because that's just the way our friendship is. Like some of the cusses that we even do, some people be like, rah, like,
that's a bit much.
How you saying that's fun? That's a bit much, you know what I mean? Whereas, but like, that's just the way we are, do you get what I mean?
You're saying certain people, they might be a bit more tender with that.
But like, I've got certain friends where like, if I was to cuss them, on the same level, I was to cuss you, they would take that personal, and then for like the rest of the episode, they might be like, raw, like, I'm not trying to chat to this guy, or they'll try to cuss me back, but then they'll overstep the mark.
Maybe
like,
say something personal.
Now that's now going to go on YouTube. True. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I also have just some friends that are just like, they would act up. Actually, not my boys, but like friends of friends. Do you get what I mean? That might try to act up because like the camera's there, or people that would try to act up because the camera's there. Like I'm trying to be with someone that I know off camera, on camera.
It's kind of the same.
Do you know what I mean? Or if this podcast was to blow and like I don't know, God willing, this blows and like thousands of people want to listen to this, that like that's not gonna get to their head. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So I think it's just like a thing of like just doing it with someone that.
I'll be honest though, I
can't always be yourself with.
I can't guarantee. I can't guarantee it wouldn't go to my head if I'm being honest.
No one can guarantee that.
Because bro, deep it like
I could only make that decision based on the characteristics that you showed to me right now.
Bro, because I thought about this. If I was to, man, I'd be terrible, man.
But I can't lie.
Terrible.
I can't lie. I think no matter who you are, you will change a bit with fame. But I think there's always going to be like a little bit of like, let's say that there's a line here. There's always going to be a little bit of sway by you changing with fame. But it's if like the pole moves from like here to like there. That's when it's
if it's too much.
You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
No, I just think because I was thinking about recently. I was like, because you even said, oh, there are some people that you listen to, and it's like the genuineness of their relationship and stuff, and that's
why I listen to you.
But then, like, sometimes I think, well, in the years that they've been like friends or whatever, they must have had disagreements or whatever across that time span, innit? And I just wonder, how did they handle it with the podcast? Was it a thing where they didn't take onto the podcast, and then in doing that, that's kind of fake, is it not?
As in like disagreements in like you're beefing during your friendship.
Yeah, not like beefing, like you hate each other, but like maybe I don't know, like
Something's happened.
yeah, something like maybe a difference in opinion or something where it's like maybe normally you'd be like, okay, no, bro, just leave me alone for a bit. But because you have a podcast, that's not possible.
And you like have to record, then you shouldn't be doing a podcast or something like that. That just means that your friendship isn't like.
I think that's unfair because you never know what. Actually, no, I can't hear that because
like in a way, your friends are a reflection of you because you get on with them for a reason. So like, don't get me wrong, you disagree with your friends, but in my opinion, I don't think like there should be a situation where like you and your friend agree on something so hard and so bad that it's like your friendship now goes like.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
So obviously that happens, and I don't really think that happens that much of guys. That's probably another conversation in itself.
Yeah.
But it's like I feel as if like you're friends for a reason. Like you have the general same like stance on a lot of things because that's why like you're friends. So it's a thing where why are you disagreeing on something so bad that's like you're going left
That's
and
tearing
right.
you apart. Yeah,
Like there are things that we have disagreed on, even on this podcast, but like. When you explain it, I can still understand why you think like that. Even though I don't agree with
there was
it,
one time
I can hear it.
No, there was one time, and I don't think that episode
know what you're talking about.
that episode didn't go out because I think there was issues with it. But like not as in with us, but as in with the actual like video.
Yeah.
But that episode, I had an opinion that T hated in it, and like to the point where he was literally bitter for like the next 20-30 minutes in it. Like, he was actually I won't say what it was because it was a interesting take in it. But yeah.
But then like I was gonna say something like I was just about to say something then. But alright, cool. But see how I was bitter after that, yeah. The fact that like alright, cool, on reflection, yeah, I was like to myself, right, like I said to myself, right, cool, like this is your boy, like why you move like a kid? Do you get what I mean?
Bro, but upon reflection, I understand. Like I think that was a fair, because bro, it was a mad take. I can't lie, it was a mad take.
And I didn't make it.
Yeah, it was a mad take.
Like,
in the context of what was going on at the time, it was a mad take. So like, even when he reacted that way, I was like, I feel like he reacted how a lot of men would react, and if a lot of men would react the same way, then by definition, it's not a overreaction. If bare people would react the same way, do you know what I'm saying? Because can you really imagine a lot of other people of that background? Do you know, I feel like bare man would have had the same. Like, bro, what are you on about? I'm saying, so,
but that don't mean it's right though. That don't mean that you're right. That don't mean that you're wrong and we're right. Just because the general
true.
consensus
But then I feel like the whole general consensus, it's like it allows you to sort of.
If a lot of people are disagreeing with you, why are they all disagreeing with me?
Kind of, and it's like I can be more understanding of someone that has an opinion that everyone has, because everyone has that opinion.
Yeah,
so you know what I'm saying. But should we round up? Because we got like 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah, but yeah, that whole podcast situation is like I think I personally think there's some friendships that like,
especially relationships. I think like because even though I don't watch any, I guarantee there are some that are boyfriend and girlfriend or something.
Yeah,
I think that's even madder. That's way madder.
I personally think there's nothing wrong with it, because it's like if you have something unique that you have,
nah, bro, I can't like.
Why can't you monetize it?
But I would not do that. Like if it was with my girl or something, nah. But
I personally wouldn't do it with my girl because I know that's
unless I've been with her for ages.
Yeah.
But apart from that, then bro, I'm not. That's a risky investment.
As long as you can deal with the consequences that come with it, in the sense of like, say for example, if we were to blow, our friendship wouldn't change that much, but if that's a relationship,
it's different.
Someone might start thinking they're bringing more to the table than
different.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like it can happen in a friendship, but I think in a relationship, there's more of a scope for shit to hit the fan.
I agree.
So I think it's just a case of like, if you're willing to deal with the consequences of like the more of the pressure and whatever bad things that come with it, then
I hear that.
Then like we'll go for it.
Should we round up?
Yeah, man.
Oh wait, no. Let me do my monologue, the motivational thing to the camera quickly. I'll be quick though.
Nah. You still got like 5 minutes. You're calm.
Oh, that man came in 20 minutes early.
No, but I reckon they're like us, because this place like it gets booked, but it don't get booked like people after people after people.
Wait,
so they probably just came early and just thought.
Wait, could you
just
see?
chill.
You see when you book it, can you see when that room has been booked for as well?
Yeah, you can. But
Nice, then. I wanted to book another.
Nah, but I didn't check.
No, not you. I'm saying. So you see when you book, can you see other people that have booked like the room before you and other rooms and stuff? Can you
can see the schedule for the day, yeah.
They're wet then. Like,
or maybe they, but
these are empty. They're all empty.
But they could have booked. after us or before us.
True.
We just don't know.
Dickhead.
Yeah.
True. Cool.
And also, I kind of like this studio compared to the one we
same.
did last week. Shit.
Okay, let me try and motivate the man them and girl them.
It shouldn't be hard for you because it's in your nature.
Bad vibes. So cool.
This is when it zooms into
You know what? Even let's use that as a segue. There are going to be people in your life, yeah, that have opinions like that. Like sort of the voices in the background telling you that you can't do things, or sarcastically saying, "Oh, if this happens, fuck that, bruv." The only person you should be listening to is yourself. But the only sad thing is sometimes when you spend so long listening to voices like that, your own voice starts to be like, well, maybe you can't do it. You need to cast that shit aside, man. You need to take some time away, just like from the mixture, from the smoothie of bad perceptions that people are putting onto you. Take some time away to be like, calm. What do I actually want to do? There have been millions of people that have done something similar to what you want to do. So why can't you do it? Do you get what I'm saying? There have been people that have come from harder backgrounds, harder situations than you, and they've been able to do it too. Any sort of excuse you think in your mind, I can't do it because this, I can't do it. It's a lie. It's an excuse, bro. Don't rob yourself out of a good life because of these stupid excuses that you make on a daily basis. Because the eternity of a good life is just on the other side of a good decision, man. Yeah, you can run out.
As I said, think if that motivated you. Cross if you did it. But hey, man, I don't make the decisions. I don't listen to them sort of guys, man.
What did you think from that?
I thought it was alright.
Go on.
There are times where you started becoming one of them red bag Twitter guys, then 24 crypto NFTs, properties, leaseholds, freeholds, all that sort of jargon. Like, you know, as with everything in life, you got to seek through the shit and find the main message. So yeah, man.
Do you like the way I was like, there's gonna be people like that?
I don't know who you are pointing at. What I mean?
No, because what do you say just before I started? You were like, because that's what you're naturally good at. And I took that. I was like, see them kind of people around you.
Haters are my biggest motivators, you know, like that. But yeah, man, it's cool, man. But yeah, man, it's been another one. It's been a good one. We've spoken about a few things. Fanuel getting his new job. We love to see it. Man, them linking up funny stories. Fanuel's resurgence in his creative career because now he's got his corporate career on track, so he can go into his creative fields, and just the general shit flying out of our mouths, to be honest. But yeah, man, it's been a good one.
If you made it to this point, let us know whose acting thing was more convincing, the salesman or the phone salesman.
Oh yeah. Put in a comment. You can put like, I don't know, T or Malik, T or Fanuel,
and tell us
whatever.
if you like that type of shit, innit?
Yeah, but yeah, man, it was cool. It's been a good one. It's been your boy T,
It's been your boy F.
the motivational speaker, speaking into you that Wednesday, wicked Wednesday motivation, WWM. But yeah, man, it's been a good one. It's gonna be ready, edited, and fired onto Spotify, YouTube, Apple, all of that on Wednesday. So in a bit, take it easy. Agenda over facts, signing out. Done.